What is going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video, and I'm here to get caught up on the latest Aaron Rodgers rumors, notes, and all of the above. Back with another video. Excited to get back into it. I was away for a little bit, went up to Newport, Rhode Island. It was beautiful. Needed a little getaway before the NFL draft. The girlfriend just finished her busy season as a CPA accountant, so well deserved. Definitely needed, but missed some things with Aaron Rodgers. So kind of want to hop into that and talk about if I buy or sell the latest with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, so according to reports, the alleged asking price, and you have to say alleged because we have no idea what's really going on, but your best guess, the latest report, whether you want to buy it or not, is that the asking price for Aaron Rodgers is apparently a 2023 second round pick. The Jets have two of those. A 2024 first round pick with no condition, it's just going to be a 2024 first, straight up. And the Packers are willing to give back or kick back a 2025 pick if Aaron Rodgers does not play in 2024. I would have assumed that it would have been a conditional first round pick. Like if the Jets win a Super Bowl, they go to a AFC title game, they receive a home playoff game. But if push came to shove, and it's really, okay, you need to give up the second this year and 2024 first. I'm not letting that be the thing that holds it up for me personally, because if things go well, which you're betting on that happening, right? That first round pick is probably going to be in the late 20s or hopefully 32. I think you do that any single day of the week, right? It's not like this year's pick where it's 13 and where you need to draft that offensive tackle. That doesn't necessarily, or just a weapon for Rodgers or defensive tackle, wherever you want to go in the first round this year. You don't really have that next year. You can get away with giving up the first round pick, especially if it's in the late 20s. And again, I personally don't think that would be the thing where it's all right, that's no deal. I'm off the table. If it really came to that and that's what Joe Douglas gave up, I'm fine with it. Absolutely fine with it. And then you'd assume for the 2025 pick back, I would assume a day 3 pick, right? If he doesn't play in 2024, I don't think it's going to be anything, crazy high. But I've seen people say that there's no way you could even give up the second this year because of the favor you're doing for the Packers. Look, I wouldn't go that far. I understand that a lot of Jet fans are like, oh, the Jets have all the leverage. And look, do I think the Jets have a far majority of the leverage here? Yes, but I think it has to be a reasonable trade for both sides. And I think a second and a first with the potential 2025 pick coming back is fair. I absolutely think that's something that's fair. Now, the second part of the latest with this Aaron Rodgers saga is that Woody Johnson supposedly has reservations about giving up a 2024 first. That I don't believe for a second that Woody would be the one holding this up. Come on. If anything, Woody would be the one pushing this along. He said at the end of the year, this is the same guy. We realize, right? This owner said at the end of the year, the thing holding this team back was quarterback, and that they do everything in their power to improve the position. And then you have an opportunity to land Aaron Rodgers, the guy you really want, and you think he's going to draw the hard line in the sand, that he doesn't want to give up the first round pick? You think he cares about first round picks? No, he's willing to pay the money that Aaron Rodgers is due, not the cap hit, because as we've explained multiple times now, the cap hit and the actual money owed, two very different things. But he's willing to fork over all that money. It's well, I'll do it, but don't you dare give up that first round pick in 2024. Come on. Are we really to believe that? I don't. I personally, I don't buy that for a second. I think he would absolutely give the green light to Joe Douglas to pull the trigger on that trade. And because he doesn't want to look like in that story from Yahoo Sports, is he was worried about how the Russell Wilson deal panned out. Not even remotely comparable situations. How many first round picks went from Denver over to Seattle for that deal? It would only be one, and it wouldn't be this year. It'd be next year's pick. One that's controlled by an Aaron Rodgers led team. If you have faith and are willing to pay Aaron Rodgers that money, and you have faith in Douglas and Saleh, then that should be a late first. What are we doing? I don't think, I don't buy the second part of that at all. I really don't. So obviously the NFL draft is inching closer now, little by little, day by day, it's getting closer and closer. And I'm still holding out hope that I think it gets done before that, but I'm curious to what you guys think also. Do you think a deal gets done before the NFL draft, or do you think it's after the NFL draft? Just the rumors continue to circulate. I'm back with videos now. Like I said, got a little time away, but I'm back in action. Going to be ramping things up as we head an inch closer to the NFL draft. So that's doing it for me. I'm Matt O'Leary. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.